Alright, hey guys. I'm here. I want to give you guys the meat and potatoes about the PlayStation Showcase. Obviously, it was a big event. We've been waiting for a while from PlayStation to show something. It's like they didn't show anything at E3. They didn't show anything. What was it? Gamescom, and finally we got something. And I think overall, I just want to say this point blank. It's like I think the show overall was underwhelming. Like it wasn't as great as I thought it'd be, and I want to touch on each game specifically of like what I think about it, because if you really think about it, it's like the games look impressive, but I think it's kind of disappointing because a lot of these games are going to be a while till we see them. All right. So first of all, we had Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. It was impressive that that was being shown at all, but I don't think we'll see that game till probably 2023, maybe 2024. Because when you see things like this of little teaser trailers that are maybe a minute, 2 minutes long, and it doesn't show gameplay or anything, you're not gonna see them for a while. What else can I say about that? When did that game originally come out? On the Xbox and whatnot. So and there's a pretty big fan base around it. So like I said, I am impressed. This is here. It's a timed exclusive, but again, it's gonna be a while till we see it. But it is exciting when it actually comes around. But it's I'd say put this out of your mind for 2 years. Next we got also this is in random order. Wolverine. I'm also impressed by this, that it was shown, but again, it was a minute long, and we there was no date or anything, and it was just a very little snippet. Where again, this probably ain't gonna be seen till probably 2024, because as you saw also in the showcase, Spider-Man 2. And I'll touch more on that later. But with Wolverine, I think the main thing I want to touch on that is I really hope they make this a bloody game, because when I see this, the main thing I think of is X-Men Origins Wolverine that came out on the PS3 and 360. That was kind of a different take on the movie, but the thing about that was very gory and very fun to play. So I really hope that Insomniac can replicate that. I think they will do well, because Insomniac has been on a roll lately with their games. Except Ratchet and Clank. I don't think Ratchet and Clank's too great, mainly because I didn't play it personally, but I think it's too short from what I heard, especially with a $70 price tag. And Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2, I'm actually surprised it's not closer to release. They showed the year 2023. I kind of got a feeling it'll be late 2023, just to keep expectations low. And I am very excited for this game. I really Spider-Man games are always, well, no. It's been a while since we had a good Spider-Man game. Insomniac brought the first one in years, and now they're bringing this one, and it includes the Venom. I think that's the major draw. It's everyone's so excited to see Venom, and a good Spider-Man game. This I think is going to be a major hit, and I think this is going to be a huge game for 2023, unless it's delayed, which let's just hope that it doesn't happen. This was the final game shown. I think it was the final game shown. But God of War Ragnarok. I don't recall if there was a release date shown for this, but God of War Ragnarok, it looks good. My gripe about it is that it's gonna be a PS4 and a PS5 game, and as of right now, I'm kind of against what Sony's doing with PS4 cross-gen games, because I don't how they can make a PS4 game $60 and then you got to pay $10 for the upgrade, or you can just buy the PS5 version, be set at $70. Where, like, I think it should be 60 and 60 across the board. But because Xbox is like doing free upgrades, so it's like, why don't Sony? But that's a whole nother topic. It's like, I like God of War Ragnarok, but like if they're doing the 60 and 70 thing, or the 60 and 70 thing and the $10 upgrade in between, like, I'll wait till the PS5 version drops down to 60 before I buy it. I'm just not with their cross-gen strategy right now. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. This game, I'm kind of confused if it's DLC or if it's a whole spin-off. I'm not too... I don't really care about Borderlands too much. Borderlands 3 was like okay. I love Borderlands 2. Borderlands 1 was good, but I'm not a big fan of Borderlands overall. But since it seems to like revolve around Tiny Tina, maybe it might be interesting. Project Eve. This I was actually impressed by, and seeing as how they showed a lot of gameplay for it, I don't think they showed a release for it, but I think that most likely will come out sometime soon in 2022. This game looks super interesting, and I would like to see more information about it. Oh boy. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection. I don't like this in the sense that, like, I do feel Sony could like patch PS4 games to run better on the PS5, and like if you've never played an Uncharted game, it's like this is probably a good deal for you. It'll probably be $60, maybe 70. Actually, the way Sony's going, it'll probably be 70. But I own 2 and 3 on the PS3. I bought the Uncharted collection on the PS4, and then I have Uncharted 4 and was it Lost Legacy on the PS4 as well. And you know, for me personally, it's like this is just more money that they're trying to get out of me. Just like I think the Uncharted collection ran at 60 frames, anyways on the PS4 Pro. If they patch Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy, that'd be fine. That'd be good enough. I can see this appealing to people on PC. It's like they can play the series for the first time, or they can, you know, play it with, you know, maxed out settings and all that are not possible on PS5 and PS4. Alright, Rainbow Six Extraction. I understand the appeal of Rainbow Six. I'm not a Rainbow Six person, but like I can understand it. So, congrats to them. Forspoken. This game is super interesting to me, and it has a release date for spring next year. I thought it looked impressive before with the was it platforming and moving around and all that, but like showing the more details about the character of who you're playing as, it just has me more interested. Forspoken, I think, is going to be a really good game and a great buy once it comes out. And I think that was done by Square Enix too. Square Enix. Alan Wake. I'm aware of the game on Xbox. I don't really know much about it, so I can't really speak too much on it, but I guess people who are fans of Alan Wake, then that's cool for if you're on PlayStation. GTA 5. Oh my god. Complete waste of time. We did not need to see it. GTA 5 is coming to PS5. That's all you need to know. It's like, move on. It doesn't need screen time. Just go. Ghostwire Tokyo. I am now impressed with Ghostwire Tokyo. Originally, when it was being shown, I thought it was like a horror game. I think it was intended to be a horror game. And I had no intention of buying it, but like after this trailer, it seems more actiony, and I don't do horror games, so like this interested me since it seemed more actiony, and like it probably won't be too horror based. So, but like for horror fans, that might be disappointing to you. I think I'm more excited for this now. So, Ghostwire Tokyo, in my head, will be a pretty big hit. Or at least I hope so. Deathloop. I don't really see too much enthusiasm about Deathloop, and I think that's coming out next week. Yeah, less than a week away. I don't know. Deathloop is Deathloop. If you're interested in it, cool. If you're not, then I don't know. That sucks. Guardians of the Galaxy. There was a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy shown at E3, I believe it was, and it looks like an interesting game. My fear is like it might turn out to be like the Avengers, and that's the main thing I'm not nervous about for that. I can't really speak too much on it. It looks cool. I can't really recall the gameplay for it that was shown at E3, but I don't know. Is it Guardians of the Galaxy is kind of wait and see to me. I'm gonna call this this game Kid A Amnesia. It's either Kid or Kid Amnesia. I don't know. Kid A Amnesia or Kid Amnesia, whatever. I was kind of surprised that this looks like an indie game, but like it showed very little, but it had a release window of October. There's really not much to speak of because they didn't really show much, but it looks like some kind of horror indie game. Tchia. Tchia is some random cartoony indie game I have no issues about. If you like indie games, then maybe that's up your alley. Gran Turismo 7. I'm not a fan of Gran Turismo, but I will say for fans of racing games and fans of Gran Turismo, it's about time because they don't really release their games too often. Blood Hunt. I'm worried. I really want to see Vampire Bloodline: The Masquerade 2, but that's delayed indefinitely. This game, first of all, I've heard it's a battle royale game. I don't like battle royale games, and the gameplay that they showed of it looks kind of janky to me. So I don't know about this game. I'm interested to hear how reviews go, but I have very low hopes on how this game is going to turn out. It looks interesting, but I just think it's going to not be that great. And was that it? Yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, overall, I don't think that the PlayStation Showcase was too impressive. Oh yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo. I don't think that was shown a release date either. And like, I think a lot of these games didn't really have release dates or release windows shown. So I think a number of these will be either a ways off or they're probably gonna get delayed. Like everything's been getting delayed this year. So overall, with the PlayStation Showcase, it was underwhelming. I don't think there's too much to be excited about right now. It'll be interesting to see these games down the line when they're closer to release. But like, I don't know. It's just they didn't really show much that's coming soon. So I don't think that like. I don't know, just because everything's ways off, it's underwhelming, so I don't know, but like at least they showed us something. Like finally we got an idea of what's to come, so yeah. But I think that's my thoughts on the PlayStation Showcase, and I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. I wasn't too impressed, but maybe you guys were.